Colombia faces a disturbing new reality. Guerrilla groups are using TikTok to recruit teenagers. These videos promise a life of adventure and easy money. They feature catchy music and glamorous images of guerrilla life, but the reality is far from the fantasy. These videos lure vulnerable youth into a dangerous and violent world. The Colombian government is deeply concerned. They are working to counter this dangerous trend. Parents, teachers, and communities are also joining the fight. They are trying to educate young people about the realities of guerrilla life. This is a battle for the hearts and minds of Colombia's youth. It is a battle that must be won to secure a peaceful future. Colombia's history is scarred by decades of armed conflict. The Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or FARC, was a major player in this conflict. Formed in the 1960s, FARC initially fought for rural farmers. They sought land reform and social justice. However, the group became increasingly radicalized over time. FARC engaged in kidnappings, drug trafficking, and violence. They recruited children, forcing them into their ranks. This brutal conflict tore Colombia apart. Millions were displaced, thousands were killed. The Colombian government and FARC finally signed a peace agreement in 2016. Guerrilla recruitment tactics have evolved drastically. In the past, they relied on forced recruitment. They would abduct children from their homes. They would also target vulnerable youth in remote areas. They offered them a sense of belonging and purpose. But today, social media has become a powerful tool. TikTok, with its massive reach, is a prime target. Guerrillas are using sophisticated strategies. They create appealing content that romanticizes guerrilla life. They use popular music and hashtags to attract viewers. They even use influencers to spread their message. This shift to online recruitment poses new challenges. TikTok's algorithm is a double-edged sword. It can be used for good, but also for harm. The algorithm recommends content based on user preferences. This creates echo chambers. Users are exposed to similar content, reinforcing existing beliefs. Guerrillas exploit this. They target youth interested in social justice or rebellion. They flood their feeds with pro-guerrilla content. This creates a false sense of normalcy. Young people start believing that joining a guerrilla group is glamorous and heroic. The algorithm also amplifies this content. It pushes it to a wider audience, increasing its reach. This creates a vicious cycle. More views lead to more recommendations. This makes it harder for young people to escape the propaganda. Section 5. Voices from the ground, real-life stories of recruitment and resistance. In the heart of Colombia, amidst the lush green landscapes and serene countryside, lies a story of struggle and hope. Lorena, a dedicated teacher in rural Colombia, witnesses this crisis firsthand. Every day, she sees the impact of external influences on her students. "My students are bombarded with these videos," she says, her voice tinged with worry. "They are constantly exposed to content that glorifies a dangerous lifestyle. They see their friends liking and sharing them. It's becoming normalized. The allure of these videos is strong, making it seem like an attractive option." Lorena struggles to counter this influence. She knows that her words alone may not be enough to combat the powerful pull of social media. They don't have the same opportunities as kids in the cities. The lack of resources and opportunities in rural areas makes them more vulnerable. They're easily lured by the promises of money and adventure. The idea of a different life filled with excitement and financial gain is tempting, but Lorena refuses to give up. She's determined to make a difference, no matter how challenging it may be. She educates her students about the dangers of guerrilla life. She uses every opportunity to inform them about the harsh realities. She shares stories of children who were forced to fight. These stories are heartbreaking but necessary to convey the truth. She reminds them that there are other paths to a better future. She emphasizes the importance of education and hard work. Lorena's story is a testament to the resilience of Colombian communities. Despite the challenges, they are united in their efforts. They are fighting back against this digital threat. Community members are coming together to raise awareness and protect their children. They are working to protect their children. Parents, teachers, and local leaders are collaborating to create a safer environment. They are working to build a future free from violence. Through education, awareness, and unity, they are paving the way for a brighter tomorrow. Section 6. The interview. A guerrilla speaks out on TikTok and recruitment. CNN obtained a rare interview with a guerrilla commander, shedding light on the clandestine operations of these groups. Sebastian Martinez leads a faction of a dissident group operating deep within the jungles and remote areas. He spoke on the condition of anonymity, fearing repercussions from both the government and rival factions. Martinez admitted that his group uses TikTok for recruitment, leveraging the platform's vast reach and popularity among the youth. He defended the practice, claiming they offer an alternative to poverty and inequality, which are rampant in many areas. "We are not forcing anyone," Martinez said, emphasizing that their recruitment is voluntary. "We are giving young people a chance to fight for a better future," he added, highlighting their mission to empower the disenfranchised. However, he denied using deceptive tactics, insisting that their intentions are transparent. "Our videos show the reality of our struggle," he claimed, portraying their fight as a noble cause. "We are fighting for social justice," he reiterated, framing their actions as a battle for equality. Martinez's words offer a chilling glimpse into the mindset of these groups, revealing their complex motivations. They exploit the vulnerabilities of young people, targeting those who feel they have no other options. They manipulate them with promises of glory and purpose, creating a compelling narrative that draws in the desperate and the hopeful alike. Section 7. TikTok's tightrope walk. The challenges of content moderation. TikTok faces mounting pressure to address this issue. The platform prohibits content that promotes violence or illegal activities, but enforcing these policies is a monumental task. Millions of videos are uploaded daily. Identifying and removing harmful content is like finding a needle in a haystack. TikTok relies heavily on artificial intelligence to flag inappropriate content. However, algorithms struggle to detect nuances and context. They can easily miss videos that promote guerrilla groups without explicitly endorsing violence. This highlights the need for human moderation. TikTok needs experts who understand the Colombian context. They need to identify coded language and symbolism used by guerrilla groups, but even with more human moderators, the sheer volume of content remains a challenge. Section 8. A generation at risk. The impact on Colombian youth and peace. The consequences of this digital recruitment are dire. Young people are being lured into a life of violence. They're being robbed of their childhoods. They're being denied education and opportunities. This has a devastating impact on Colombian society. It perpetuates the cycle of violence. It undermines peace efforts. It robs Colombia of a generation of young people who could be building a better future. This is not just a Colombian problem, it's a global issue. Social media platforms have a responsibility to protect their users. They need to do more to combat this growing threat. Section 9. Beyond the likes social media's role in undermining peace efforts. The proliferation of guerrilla recruitment on social media threatens to unravel years of peace-building efforts in Colombia. The 2016 peace agreement with FARC was a landmark achievement. It offered hope for a future free from violence. But dissident groups threaten to reignite the conflict. Their use of social media to recruit and spread propaganda undermines trust in the peace process. It creates fear and division within communities. It discourages former combatants from reintegrating into society. The international community must support Colombia's efforts to counter this threat. Social media companies must work with governments and civil society organizations. They need to develop effective strategies to combat online recruitment. Section 10. A call to action combating guerrilla recruitment online. The battle against guerrilla recruitment on TikTok is a complex one. With the rise of social media, guerrilla groups have found new ways to reach and influence young minds. There is no easy solution. The digital landscape is vast and ever-changing, making it difficult to monitor and control. It requires a multi-pronged approach. Collaboration between various stakeholders is essential to create effective strategies. Social media companies need to invest in better content moderation. This means employing advanced algorithms and human moderators to detect and remove harmful content swiftly. They need to work with experts to identify and remove harmful content. Cybersecurity professionals and data analysts play a crucial role in this effort. Governments need to enact stricter regulations. Legislation must be updated to address the unique challenges posed by online platforms. They need to hold social media companies accountable for content on their platforms. This includes imposing penalties for non-compliance and ensuring transparency in their operations. But most importantly, we need to empower young people. Providing them with the knowledge and tools to navigate the digital world safely is crucial. We need to educate them about the dangers of online recruitment. Schools and community programs should incorporate digital literacy and safety into their curricula. We need to provide them with alternatives. Engaging activities and opportunities can divert their attention from harmful influences. We need to give them hope for a better future. By offering career guidance, mentorship, and support, we can help them envision a positive path forward. The fight for peace in Colombia is not over. The efforts to build a peaceful society must continue, both offline and online. It has simply moved online. The digital realm is the new battleground, and we must adapt our strategies accordingly. We must all do our part to win this new battle. Collective action and shared responsibility are key to overcoming this challenge. The future of Colombia's youth depends on it. By working together, we can create a safer, more hopeful future for the next generation.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.